Hi. Today we are looking at reasons how and why we can persuade people to be wearing masks on flight, although it is not necessary for them to be. So, some of the ways that you can perform verbal communication is when they are in the airport and you just give them a warning that you're supposed to wear a mask on the flight, and it was just there, and you're doing that to save people, to help the lives of other people, and not put others at risk while just making yourself more comfortable. And then written communication can be used and shown throughout the airport on TVs and on signs throughout, and on doorways, and then also written communication about telling people to wear masks can be used on the website. After booking a flight, there could be a big warning telling them you are expected to wear a mask even though it is not necessary. You should be wearing a mask to help stop the spread of the coronavirus. So some reasons why you can persuade them to be wearing masks are that they are saving lives of others. By meaning that there are many people at risk that may be around you, but you don't know that, and you should always think that they might be at high risk for COVID and being hospitalized from it. So act like your grandparents are on the flight, and you would not want anybody else to spread the coronavirus to your grandparents. You could also use the point saying wear a mask now so you won't have to the next time you go on a flight, and hopefully you can end the spread of it and make it so the masks are not mandatory throughout. And another reason is you could just tell them to act like they have pre-existing conditions and act like they do not want to get it, like someone else may be at higher risk. Even though they're not at higher risk, they could still be spreading it, and they just don't know it to someone at higher risk, which is not good for the other people, and it may cause a lot of worry throughout. And then another talking point, maybe the verbal communication could be throughout the plane before the flight. The pilot, when he is speaking, he could say something like, "Let's try to overcome COVID so you won't have to wear masks anymore and be uncomfortable throughout the flight." I just believe that 40-year-old people who are going on flights for their job and stuff and vacation, I just believe that they will feel better about wearing a mask if they act like they know somebody on the flight with pre-existing conditions, or they're related to someone. I just feel like that would persuade them to wearing a mask and trying to stop the spread of the coronavirus, because they could just think that everybody's fine when some people may have pre-existing conditions but have to go on this flight while they are very worried about contracting it and being hospitalized. So those are my reasons and forms of communication errors. If you have any questions, just shoot me an email. My email is zachshop@gmail.com. Thank you for listening, and I hope this helped out a lot.